Good morning, class. So today's just kind of the last wrap-up video. So I'm not going to do any material. I just thought I'd just talk about kind of what to expect from like the last week of the course, how I'm going to assess you, um, and that's about it. So just nice and easy. So I'll start with assessment. So my plan at the beginning of the year, or sorry, well, my plan once we shifted to online learning was to do 50% of your grade would be online learning, and 50% of your grade would be in-class learning. Now, based on word language that's coming out from the Ministry of Education, the goal is to have most of your mark be from in-class learning. Um, and I know a lot of you have put in a ton of work in the online learning and have done really well, like the mass majority. Like I'd say, out of everybody in class, I'm impressed with everybody engaging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate your mark two ways. The first, I'm going to do 80% of your mark from the beginning, from before spring break, and then 20% of your mark would be for online learning. So that's method one. And then method two, I'll do 50-50 split that I was going to do before. And whatever percent gives you the higher percentage, or whichever mark gives you the higher percentage, the better mark, I will give you that mark. So if you did better in class, then you're going to have mostly your in-class mark. But if you did better online learning, then that mark will be about 50% of your grade. So the mark that you will see on Google Classroom is that 50-50 split. Also, the mark on Google Classroom, I haven't put in zeros for people that are missing assignments because I'm waiting for them to hand them in, hopefully. So that mark, if you're missing a bunch of assignments, that mark might not really fully show you what your mark is because you're missing a bunch of assignments. And then for some of you, if you had trouble connecting with this online learning, which I know there's lots of situations out there, everybody's in different spots, that it's valid for the most part. Then the mark on Google Classroom won't really represent your final mark because I'll change it to be that 80-20 split if that benefits you. So what I'm going to do this weekend and next week, you might see your mark on Google Classroom change a little bit as I'm looking through what mark will give you the best mark. So I'll be playing around with it between the 80-20 split and the 50-50 split. So if you see your mark just vastly different than what you think it should be, a couple options. You can just kind of wait a day, know that things are changing, and look again. But if you're feeling concerned about it and you're anxious about what your mark actually is, send me an email and I can clarify what it should look closer to. I won't be able to give you, for most cases, I won't be able to give you 100% what your mark is going to be, but just kind of in most cases what it will be closer to. So that's assessment. So next week, you're still going to be able to come into school. So next week, the week of the, was it 15th to 19th? We're going to have classes just like we did this week. So you have your A block, B block, C block, D block, and you can still come in. So if you have work to do, I recommend you come to school. You can come on your assigned day, but if that doesn't work for you, what I'll get you to do, you can just send me an email like, hey, I'm coming in today, and come in. It hasn't been too crazy here. Again, if everybody shows up on Monday, then we will have to prevent people from coming in. But for most time, you can kind of just show up when you need to. So if you have work to do, come on in, do the work. People that are coming into class have been getting so much work done, like 2, 3, 4 assignments a day. They can finish in like just that class, not even the day, just like in one class, they get up to 4 assignments done. So you're going to get your work done a lot faster if you come to school. And I know for some of you that's not possible and you're from different situations, so don't feel like you need to. Just if you can, I think it's been helping people a lot. The week after that, so the week past the 19th, that's kind of like so school will be open for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if you are in a position where you're getting an I or you're failing. That's when you kind of come in those couple of days and you can just spend the whole day with me. So I think everybody that's in that position I've talked to and communicated that with you. So really next Thursday would be the last day you can come into school. And then the 19th, that Friday, we've been having Fridays be online learning. So next week you can definitely come in. The 19th, the goal is for everybody to be done their work by the 19th. So if you can, 19th is the day to get your work done. The 23rd is the absolute last day I'll do any marking. So if everybody hands the work in on the 23rd, by 5 o'clock on the 23rd, I am finishing marking. So if I can't get to everybody's in time, then I don't get to yours in time. So the way I'm going to do it is, let's say if I have 100 people hand stuff, 100 things you hand in to me on that last day. The first thing is handed in, I'm going to mark that first. I'll just mark until I get to 5 o'clock and I'm done. So if you're handing things in last minute and other people are due, there's a chance that yours won't get marked, which means you get a 0 on it. Because I'm only marking until 5 o'clock on the 23rd. So I have to get report cards like done that night. So absolute latest. So recommend get them in by Friday, and then pretty much once you handed it in, on your last assignment, I can comment if you want, just to be like, hey, can you comment my grade? I can even let you know your percentage once you hand your last thing in. It's very straightforward. So the sooner you hand your stuff in, the better. If you push it to the last minute, there's a chance I might not mark it. Next week, we're going to be doing our last video call. So today we had well, I guess when I'm recording this is Thursday, so I'm putting it out tomorrow on Friday. But on Tuesday, we're going to do our last video calls. I want to get more people on video call. Normally we have like 2 or 3. Let's get as many people as we can. Come join the video calls. I'll set the time. I'll let you know the time on Monday and Tuesday, so you have some time to kind of, maybe I'll let you know the time on the weekend so you kind of prepare yourself, make sure you're available. But it'd be great. We're not going to do any lessons or anything like that. It's just a chance to say hi to everybody, engage your classmates one last time, and kind of wrap up the school year. Because I feel like I always like the last day of class when you like wrap things up. I feel like we don't really have that. So I think it'd be great if everybody can, as many people as possible, can come to this video call. So I'll post on Google Classroom on the weekend, let you know when that is, but it'll be on Tuesday. And I get some of you working, so it's not really possible. If you have any questions for me or email or questions or concerns, anything like that, you can email me, comment on Google Classroom. And if you feel like you want some help, but you can't come to school, we can do one-on-one video calls. Even if you just have a question you want to message me, we can just set up really quick, like 2-minute video call, where you can just ask me questions and we can just talk about what the course is going to look like for you at the end. If you have any concerns about your grade or anything like that, so please let me know. I won't do any of that on the weekend, but starting Monday, like I can answer some of your emails on the weekend, and then on Monday we can start doing some more video calls again. Yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that engaged and have been engaging. All 3 of my classes have been doing an awesome job. I'm so lucky to have fantastic students who have been engaging through this whole process, making it as easy as possible on me. And hopefully I haven't made it too hard on you either. So thank you for your continued effort. I hope you have had a great semester, and I hope you all have a great summer.